I am Maria B., the fitness doctor, and I am here to help you take back your life. Many people understand that it is important for you to take vitamins. There are a very small percentage of people who feel like they just don't need anything at all. So I thought that I would spend a little bit of time today talking about care, the quality, and the form. We're going to, in a nutshell, hit those three subjects and going to give you just a little bit of information in order for you to live your life in a much more healthier way. Now, first of all, let's talk about the care. Vitamins, believe it or not, even if they tell you that you don't have to refrigerate them or they suggest for you to put them in a dry area, that's very true. However, if you put your vitamins in the refrigerator, the ability for them to last much longer is much greater, and also they won't deteriorate as fast. Now, be mindful of those of you who ride around with vitamins in your car, or you put some in a little sandwich bag and you throw them in your purse. You sometimes leave your purse in the car, or you put your vitamins in your gym bag and you leave them somewhere where they are exposed to heat. If you expose your vitamins to heat for too long, the point of taking them is going to be little to nothing. Okay, you're not going to be receiving any of the benefits that you are actually making a point to take vitamins for in the first place. So keep in mind that heat deteriorates vitamins, and the higher the temperature of the heat, the faster that they go. So the safest way for you to do it, especially if you're a hit or miss type of vitamin taker, where not every day you take them. So if you have 30 capsules, you're not going to go the exact 30 days, and you're going to probably keep them much longer than a month, then I will recommend that you make sure you put your vitamins in the refrigerator. All right, so that's dealing with care. Let's talk about the quality. Quality does matter. For those of you who just decide to run into a CVS or a drugstore and grab it, I'm not telling you that you shouldn't. However, I wouldn't buy my vitamins from a drugstore. And let me tell you what you need to look for that's going to be a little bit more helpful to you. When you buy vitamins, you're going to want to look on the back of the label, and you're going to want to look for the ingredients. When you look at the ingredients, you go down and you look for other ingredients, and you look for the things that has the most no's. No yeast, no corn, no starch, no sugar, all of those things. And the more no's that you see, the better off that you know that you're going to get a quality vitamin, because you're not dealing with any adders or fillers. Now, the reason why you don't want to purchase vitamins that have a lot of adders or fillers are because manufacturers actually put these in the vitamins in order to prevent breakage during the transit of the vitamins when they're sending them to wherever they're going to be distributed. So it's not for your benefit, it's actually for their benefit. The other reason you do not want to buy vitamins that have a lot of additives or fillers, which is the other ingredients, is because if there are too many things that's in the other ingredients, that can offset the purpose for you taking them. So if you're taking a B12 and your B12 vitamin has a lot of fillers in there, you're not going to get the nutrients that you're wanting to take the vitamins for in the first place. So it can be counterproductive when you don't buy a quality type vitamin. So keep that in mind. Now, let's talk about form. Now, there are different ways that vitamins can come. You can get a vitamin in a capsule form. Okay, you see that? That's a hard capsule, right? Or you can get a vitamin in a gelatin form, okay, where it's kind of a clear plastic. Now, and then you also could get a vitamin that's in a liquid form. You take it in a spoon, or if you're like me, then you get so used to taking them, you just kind of drink from the bottle if you're the only one. You know how you do it, just like you do from the orange juice bottle. So you have these three types of forms that vitamins come in. The best form vitamin to take is either the gel or the liquid form. When you're taking a hard capsule, you have the propensity of a capsule getting into your stomach and it being more difficult for your body to digest it. So therefore, you run a higher risk of whether or not it's going to actually get into your bloodstream and go to the tissue that your body is needing in order to get the nutrient. Now, if I had my choice, I would say the liquid is going to be absolutely number one. But most vitamins come in a gel form. Now, when you're talking about the gel form, there's either a couple of different ways. You either have a vegetarian gel form, you have an animal gel form, or you have a fish gelatin form. The fish and the vegetarian are going to be the safest for you. The animal the animal gelatin form is has the propensity with traces of fluoride. So if you take too many of those type capsules, then you're running into risk of getting fluoride into your system, and fluoride is not something good or healthy for your body to have. So, and if you're taking a lot of vitamins, like people who are healing from anything naturally, such as myself, then I'd recommend that you actually open up some of the capsules, and you actually could put it in water, or you could put it in your juice or something like that, and it's still going to get into your system just as quickly as it would if you would take the gelatin, except you're eliminating the fact of dealing with the plastic so much. All right, so those are the three things that I wanted to hit on as it relates to buying vitamins. We'll get on another time frame, we'll talk about combining certain vitamins and how the media will not include everything that you need to know. And typically people will follow things that come into the news and the buzz that comes into the media, where, for example, they talked about vitamin C and there was this big frenzy going on about vitamin C. But what people didn't understand is that vitamin C should, on the most part, be taken with a vitamin E in order for it to effectively work. A lot of you guys don't know about that, and when you walk into a vitamin shop and you have someone telling you what you should get, sometimes they are not familiar or educated enough to inform you that if you take a single vitamin alone, such as a B6 or a vitamin C or a vitamin E, that in order for it to effectively work, it must be combined with something else. We'll get into that on another day. That is your quick health and fitness tip for today. I am Maria B, the Fitness Doctor, and of course you can find me on www.mariab.com. Look for me on all of the social sites, and always look for more tips coming from me. I'll see you next time. I am Maria B, the Fitness Doctor, and I am here to help you take back your life.